I took over a year off and cut you bitches some slack. Tell a friend to tell a friend. She's back.
Hey, it's your favorite Roblox player, Bob the Unicorn 17, coming at ya from my office of important business. And I'm back, bitches, with another video after a whole year in response to these videos by QueenABC. If you didn't know, she made a response to her part in my diss track, and she made a diss track, if you can even call it that, about me. If you've already watched those videos, which some of you have, you'd know they're garbage. And I'm sorry, but I'm gonna make you watch them again. But hopefully it will be more bearable with me interrupting between slides. She has twisted a lot of things that I mentioned about her in my diss track, so I'm here with some proof and backstory. I'm not going to react to the full video, just stuff I want to comment on. It's still a good chunk of her video though, and some extra stuff too. I've been waiting to say all of this stuff for so long, ever since her video came out. I know this is very old drama, but I do not care. This will forever be fresh because y'all are some crazy motherfuckers. And a lot of people said they'd watch this video, so here we are. I'm so excited. Let's get started, shall we?
Hey, QueenABC here. Apparently,
Image is built like an egg, and I'm the yolk.
First of all, I didn't say your image was built like an egg, but if the shoe fits, wear it, I guess. I said your image is cracked like an egg. I don't know where you got built from. And you didn't even spell yolk right. It's Y-O-L-K. Yet another example of you not being able to spell, but you're the queen of the alphabet.
that's according to one of my haters, who goes by the name Bob on Roblox.
Yep, that's me.
So I decided that I would react to her little diss track, cause it's good content for me, and with a new schedule opening, I got a little time to spare. Stay tuned to the end of this video, because I'm going to be dropping a little diss track, not a bedtime story like Bob's.
Bedtime story, yeah bitch, call me Dr. Seuss. Mine being a bedtime story is still way better than yours being a dumpster fire.
So her diss track is 19 minutes long. It's not just about me though, but we're just going to be reacting to the part about me. And one other thing I skimmed past in the video, because it's really bad and needs addressed.
I can't wait to address it. Stay tuned until the end of the video because Miss QueenABC is going to eat her words. Hey, it's your favorite Roblox player, Bob the Unicorn 17.
Is Bob your favorite Roblox player? Let us know down below. Bob's minion's cute.
Yeah, am I your favorite Roblox player? Let me know in the comments. Also, no B.
Did she just call us a B?
Also, no B. You'll need to listen real close to these lyrics.
Oh, she said no beat. She needs to learn. PRONOUNCIATION.
And you need to learn some fucking spelling because you spelled yet another word wrong. Like, this is just embarrassing for you at this point. The fact it's in the same slide as you telling me I need to fix something is so funny. And why are you freaking out over the B word, acting like you haven't said it before? You literally had bitch in your username at one point. The fact I didn't even say it either. I know it doesn't really sound like it. I said beat. It sounds like just B, but it does not sound like I said bitch. Be for real. I don't know if it's my mic or if I have like a speech impediment or just like my accent of where I'm from. I honestly don't know, but I've been trying to do better for this video. How am I doing, guys? I'm so sorry. I did not know my pronunciation was that ass. I hope it's better, and I hope QueenABC's spelling gets better too. I don't know how to start this off, but this is for a certain someone or someone's cough cough, so I guess I'll just jump right on into the problems. If you're confused and have questions, then sit down, let me solve them.
Obviously, Bob's the only one who has a problem, cause she made this 19-minute, no beat diss track.
At first, this whole diss track was a joke, but more drama kept happening and I kept having to add to it. That's why it's 19 minutes long. It's about 9 different people, so of course it's going to be lengthy if it's going to be good. What do you expect? The purpose of it was to expose all of y'all because y'all have lied on my name and so much other shit. And I had so much support from people wanting to hear one, so it became a big deal. I do have a problem with y'all because y'all are either liars, backstabbers, pedophiles, or just shitty people. Hell, some of y'all are all 4. Let me begin with Miss QueenABC.
That's my Roblox avatar with no clothes, a disturbing image Bob put together.
I did not put this image together. This was taken straight from her profile, and she knows that. She was the one walking around Roblox with no clothes on. I don't even want to know what you were doing while dressed like that. That's the disturbing part. Here's more also I found that someone sent to me, and times I've seen it with my own eyes. Absolutely baffling. You tried to say I put that together. It's all you, girl. You really need to stop with your weird stalking sprees. I would have never thought that you would turn to a stalker.
Calling someone a stalker is a pretty big accusation. That's gonna need some legitimate proof because personally, I have a lot of stalkers and I know a lot of people watching probably do too. Stalking is a serious subject.
I think this is the perfect opportunity to give more context about Kathy, the profile I showed. Queen knows damn well who Kathy is because she made the account herself. A group of us were playing one day and this girl came up to us. I don't really remember, but we started talking about music and I talked about the DISTRACK since I was just starting it at the time. She was asking a lot of questions and I got suspicious and so did others. Like deep questions, like she was trying to get information. She was texting just like how Queen would too. And she was trying so hard to get us to add her as a friend too and be a part of our group. I logged off to check her account and the account was made that same day. I knew it was Queen. Like, I still remember that moment. When I seen that, my heart dropped. The account had 0 coins. You can see it on the leaderboard. That is a fresh, fake account right there. It all started to make sense and I knew. And look at that. Queen is following her and Kathy is following me. Stalker activities. And you know what's the funniest thing? Queen literally told us she was Kathy one day. I really wish I had a screenshot of that, but I didn't take one. She admitted to it and she knows that. It's so wild how she's trying to twist so much stuff. Then I found the screenshot of someone that's been her friend for a few years. Protect their identity because they didn't do anything and aren't involved whatsoever. But this person messaged me one day and told me so much stuff about Queen. This was also one of my friends too. And read that. Kathy was working for her. Queen would say stuff like that often because she doesn't want to expose herself. But later on, she did say she was Kathy. But even if it wasn't her, she still hired people to stalk us. That's so crazy. I really wish I had more solid proof though, because she knows damn well. Y'all are lucky to catch me with no proof sometimes. But I do have a lot. I have a folder of every single one of you that's in my DISTRACK on Google Drive. It includes a lot of things y'all have done and said. Things y'all might not even know I have. So I dare any one of you to try me if you're watching this right now. Be warned. Congratulations, honey. You're my favorite little shit.
I don't talk T. I only talk the truth and walk it. Where is the T talking proof? I'm only telling the truth in this image. I don't and never have liked Bob or her minions.
You talk a lot of shit, but you're labeling it as truth. I could say the same thing and it wouldn't make a difference to you. I didn't expect to need proof for everything because a lot of people already know the truth that have been there and you yourself also know. But if you want to try and lie your way out of stuff, go ahead, but it's not going to work this video. We used to be friends and everything was fine.
We were never friends for reasons I won't dive into. For this video, she was a simple follower of mine. I said say ABC and she said it.
We were friends. Like even I'd admit it. We were friends at one point. Not for long since she's messy, but that doesn't erase the fact we were. You were the one even sending me friend requests. I don't know why you're trying to hide it. It's not a big deal. But In that image, we said ABC because we were invited to your wedding when we were friends. The disaster of a wedding you had when your groom called you fat before you even got up to the altar. And we defended you too. I'm so baffled you tried to twist it like that. But also, I'm not surprised because that's the type of person you are. No one was a follower of you, but okay. Then you come into our servers to start drama and talk Damn, I'm so over it.
Proof of me joining and talking tea? Yet again, none. Disappointing.
I don't have proof of general stuff because I didn't think I needed it at the time. I wish I would have taken more screenshots of stuff so I can make all of y'all look so fucking stupid. But I have a few things. This one, she came in our server to harass us once again, the usual. Going on about whatever she said. And oh, look at that. Looks like Queen misspelled something during that moment too. Typical. Saying that I'm dumb when you can't even spell psycho right.
Caught in for 1,000. Lies, Bob. Guess your friends taught you. Fraudulent activity is okay. It's not. I've never had voice chat.
This is not a real screenshot. I think that would be obvious, but maybe not. I don't have proof of her spelling it wrong, but I have a memory that she was on C Street on Pizza Place, and she spelled it wrong, and she was like on top of a mailbox. But I don't have a picture, which sucks. I wish I did because I can literally see it in my head. I'm just mocking her with that photo. Most people know that. Like, the avatar looks so trashy, and that's the look I was going for because it represents her perfectly. It's literally taken in my home. You can see the wall. And fraudulent activity took me out. That's so wild, and that is so funny. You're the fraud acting all innocent. Like, this whole video shows how fake you are, acting like you haven't done bad shit. I told you I was wrong a million times.
So, you told me you were wrong a million times, huh? How about you make up a false narrative and stick to it? First, I'm the bad guy, but now you're apologizing. Make it make sense, Bob.
I literally could not figure out what the fuck she was talking about. I was trying to figure it out, but then I was like, oh, I asked some people, and I guess it does sound like I said I. You can't hear the T in it. I don't go crazy on my T's. Again, I don't know if it's just the accent I have, or speech impediment, or microphone. I know that my pronunciation kind of sucks ass, but I makes no sense there. I'm never wrong. But let me say it better for you so you can understand me this time. Queen of the alphabet, when you can't even spell psycho right. I told you it was wrong a million times. I guess you just aren't that bright. I hope that was better. Queen of the alphabet, but you can't even spell. What?
Stalking my page is crazy. Don't worry about my squad because negative energy, like yours, will never get in it. She's reportedly tried to join on fake accounts, but I have security.
Here we are. Previous shit Queen has spelled wrong. The fact it's like one thing after another is so funny. Okay, but that is true. But I was only on your page because I needed material for my diss track. And you sure did deliver with that one. Thank you. And also, you are projecting so much. The person you're trying to make me out to be is the person you actually are. I don't want to be in your squad anyway. No thank you. You'd have to bribe me or hold me at gunpoint. Like, I'm so serious. No thank you. Joke. Your image is cracked like an egg and you're the yolk.
My image there is actually cracked like a Big Mac, and I'm the big thank you very much.
This slide cracks me up every single time. Like, this is so funny. Here we have Queen the Big Mac, and all I can say is ate that up. Probably the first slide where no lies were told. You got a new man like every other week, and you're the one wanting to call me the freak?
Humor is a big part of who I am. Gotta loosen up and take a joke. Bob is trying so hard to be serious right now, and I'm just trying so hard not to laugh.
Having a new man every other week is not funny. Like, you're always hopping from one dude to another. I can think of 8 of them off the top of my head right now. And a lot of those are actual pedophiles. Like, she's always trying to get with someone, I swear. Like, if you were there, you'd know. Queen always had some random ass dude. And I'm not being super serious at all. I had so much fun making my diss track, and I'm having so much fun making this video, believe me. One of the dudes you were with was in my DMs, by the way.
Proof of him being my man. That's wildly false, Woa.
Trying to get freaky with me, I guess he wanted to play.
Y'all actually so disturbing the way she entertained the entire conversation and is now playing victim.
You told us he was your man. And I unfortunately don't have proof of that, you lucky duck. But I'd love to talk about it because this is actually such a crazy story. I did not entertain that conversation. I was dry as fuck. Like, if I covered my name, you would not have guessed I was the one texting with how strange I was typing. It's clearly not genuine how I'm speaking to him. Like, you can see that. It's so clear. And please tell me how I entertained that because I'd love to know. I only kept it going instead of unadding him right away because I knew you were dating him. And your man in my DMs? That's gold. Let me give some backstory about the man in question because he is also featured on the next slide. So, at the time when I was still friends with Kim and Boo, we met Devil King, that's his name, in a server, and they added him, so I did as well. It wasn't even like a huge interaction, but they wanted to add him. We didn't know anything about him at the time. None of us did. Then like a whole week being on the friends list and nothing. We didn't speak that whole time, mind you. A week later at 1 a.m., this man is in my Roblox DMs talking about how he's bricked up for my avatar, asking me, an at the time 17-year-old, if I'm freaky. The biggest thing here is that he was a 22-year-old man at the time. That's absolutely crazy. I could have just unadded him right when he asked the question, but one, I'm nosy and I want to see what this is about, and two, I knew you two were together, so of course I need pictures of this whole conversation. Like, first thing when I seen that, I was like, this is going in my diss track, no doubt about it. Here is the full chat log, guys. Pause if you'd like to read. Look how dry that shit is. I was so baffled when he said that. I was like, I make scandalous comments. Not to grown-ass men like that, though. Like lady friends, not guys. Not him, of course, but... And when I say scandalous, I don't mean scandalous. I mean, like, flirty comments. Like, everyone flirts with their friends as a joke, you know? Like my pitbull, for example. My handsome pitbull. If y'all know me, I use emojis in like every fucking sentence. I can't help it. I'm sorry if it's annoying. Like, I just can't help it. As you see here, dry as fuck. I don't talk like that. I'd also like to mention he's had his accounts terminated over 5 times. I found out that information after, like, all of this happened. So clearly he's doing bad shit like this with other people. And another thing, I don't understand. Bro is simping for pixels. He didn't even know anything about me when this happened. He knew nothing, not even my name or my age. Straight up pedophile. And the fact your man was in my DMs out of all people is the icing on the cake. I was like, no way Queen's man is in my DMs trying to get freaky with me right now. As he was sending me these messages, I was going in and out of a server telling the group about it on VC. I was reading it live. I, along with everyone else, was like, what the fuck? Because, like, that is absolutely disgusting. Like, who does that? But one thing is for sure, I did not entertain that. The difference between me entertaining it and you entertaining it is that I do it to show people that they are pedophiles. I'm like Roblox Chris Hansen conducting sting operations on predators. You do it because you're just sleazy, but more on that in the next slide. Y'all were dating when he did that. How embarrassing for you.
You can't even find a picture of me with that predator. Our friendship was so short because I don't entertain predatorial behavior.
I have several, actually. I'm so glad you tried to say I didn't. As a matter of fact, I recorded this whole interaction. This is literally the one time I recorded a whole interaction just because of how messed up it was. You picked the wrong thing to try to get yourself out of. And I'm sorry if my voice is starting to sound weird. Like, it's starting to go. Like, I've been talking so much, like, my vocal cords are struggling. But here's a picture of you right next to him. And you hit him with the smiley face. That's crazy. Here's a picture of you calling him hot. That's actually so disgusting. Just because he listens to you, like, that's so weird. He said something like, I listened to Queen. He said it in the chat or on VC. I don't remember, but that's absolutely baffling. And you fangirling over him, asking if he's talking about you 6 fucking times and telling him not to leave. Oh my gosh, this interaction got me so mad. Like, I was so fucking pissed. The amount of times we told Queen what he was saying and she'd ignore it. This dumb bitch would not fucking listen. It was like talking to a fucking wall, I swear. The fact I told her I recorded the whole thing too is wild. And you're out here trying to make it seem like you and him didn't talk. Explain this, please. I recorded the whole interaction because that man was saying some wild shit. He was saying he supports racists in Russia. He was being sexist. He was getting political and other things I don't want to mention due to trigger warnings. I'm saying it's bad, but hearing all of it is 10 times worse. Trust me, it was vile. All on voice chat. And he didn't even get banned or anything. We were reporting him, didn't get banned. So fuck Roblox for that. This guy is actually insane. And she does associate with pedophiles. There's been a whole lot of them. Randall, Klong, and Pawn in particular. You recognized their wrongs and still said they were your homeboys and homegirl. Like, you're actually fucking wild. And the thing is, you do all this shit because you're a desperate, attention-seeking whore. You have no respect for yourself. That's why you have so many pedophiles on your roster. And don't you dare try to say you're a victim of grooming. You knew damn well and acknowledged they were pedophiles. That is your own fault. I don't care. A big chunk of your group is/was pedophiles, and you knew that. Not to mention, you admitted Klong was a pedophile in your video. That was, and maybe still is, your friend. Like, that's not a good look. You were friends with all of those pedophiles after the truth came out. That's the thing. And having Randall, of all people, on your roster is the most embarrassing thing ever. We need to talk about this because I found this screenshot in my camera roll, and I'd love to share it. Here's Queen asking Randall how long his meat is. Like, what the actual fuck? Then Pawn chimes in. And then, see, here you are, hanging out with the big 3 pedophiles. Klong was there too, being a pick-me bitch. It's actually so crazy they responded too. And they were being truthful. Why did they both say small and micro? Like, all of y'all are just so embarrassing. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, what the fuck are y'all doing in your spare time? Like, how is this making good use of your time? That's crazy. Shame on you for being a Roblox slut, and shame on them for answering that question. All of y'all are in the wrong here, because that's just so disgusting. All of y'all need help. Like, it's just so disgusting. I don't even want to know what other things y'all have talked about or done that we don't know about. because, ugh, like, I don't even want to think about it. But that's actually so nasty how y'all get freaky on there, especially you and Klong. Y'all are always being whores up in the pizza place. I don't know why, but get out of here, you and your granny panties talking. That pic had me dead. To this day, we're all still mocking.
If I talk about this picture and how it all came about, I'll get this video taken down. It was a whole publicity stunt I had arranged with an old friend.
I put that in there to show her like what I'm talking about, and she understood. So, heck yeah. And what the fuck do you mean by a publicity stunt? That's wild you chose that of all things for a stunt on your public Snapchat account for whoever you have added to see. Like, what the hell? I have a theory. Maybe it wasn't a publicity stunt. Maybe it was for Randall, the 30-year-old man you were dating. I found a little something in my camera roll. And I connected some dots. So, Queen took the granny panties picture during the time she was dating Randall on November 22nd, 2022. They broke up on like December 3rd, 2022 because she texted me about it. Tell me why I found this video of Randall drunk yelling about granny panties later that December.
They got good granny panties!
It's so strange Randall specifically said granny panties, isn't it? I wonder why he was yelling about granny panties in the first place. It only makes you wonder. Like this could actually be a theory, and I will stand by that theory because that's fucking weird, honestly. That is very weird. Your squad is just a bunch of the Unicorn Squad rejects.
Some of my ex-members, we're Bob's ex-members, definitely not all. People come and go. Unlike Bob, I accept and respect that.
It really makes me wonder, who's it gonna be next?
My friendships are none of your concern. It's giving jealousy.
I am not jealous of your pedophile, crazy, and backstabbing friends. They are all some degree of bad. No fucking thank you. Because they're shitty people that I don't want to be friends with, and that's okay. If I stop being friends with someone, it's for a reason. You wouldn't understand that, though, because you have no morals. You don't care how they are because you're just like them, and they won't judge you for that, like normal people would. Shitty people and other shitty people go hand in hand, so I'm not surprised they went to you. Your group is full of people who don't care about you, there's no doubt.
Oh, really? Try again.
Out of the 8 comments you showed, 6 of those are from the same 2 people. 3 and 3, then 1 and 1. Blank ass profiles, too. 4 people total, that's all you got. You thought you ate that up, too. It's literally the same people because you have no one else commenting. That comment section is drier than the Sahara Desert. It's so generic, too. It's like they were forced to say it. It looks like a middle-aged mom's Facebook comment section. You can kiss my ass. You can kiss my ass. State of mind, you need to get some class.
Yeah, right. Cause slapping your rump ... in 4K for all of YouTube to see is very classy.
The fact she used the word rump took me out too. She's acting like it's such a big deal I slapped my ass. It wasn't even a slap, it was a light tap. And I don't even have a lot of junk in the trunk either. It's not that bad. Like, you need to calm down. I was just modestly too. You doing your granny panties publicity stunt is worse, honestly. I don't know why she's getting her granny panties in a twist. It's not like I'm half naked or something. Unlike her posting herself bent over in front of the mirror with her granny panties rolled up so it looks like a thong for all of her Snapchat to see. Because that's so classy, Queen, isn't it? That's just so classy. Don't be a hypocrite. exactly why in a Roblox State of Mind was a huge flop. You need to clean up your act. Somebody come and get the mop.
A Roblox State of Mind was a little rap I configured for my Roblox rap gang, but apparently Bob believes it was about her ... It was about haters if the shoe fits wear it Bobby.
I literally don't care who it was about. It was garbage regardless. Miss Girl rhymed navy, gravy, davy, and slavey. Like, what the fuck? I still have the link. I'll put it in the description if y'all want to read it. If you do, you'd know what I mean. But the whole, the website, the whole thing, it says AI generated. It's for, AI generated songs or whatever. She didn't write any of that garbage except a few words. You say it's not about me, but it's about haters. Didn't you call me a hater at the beginning of the video? You didn't configure shit. AI did it all for you. And why? Because you're bad at this. But you don't understand that. Anyways, this was when my diss track was born. I left this little comment on here. Just a fun little fact. This is how it all started. By the way, Pipple said you can never make another track. You need to realize songwriting is a skill you lack.
I do what I do because I enjoy it, not because it's what your minion says I can't do.
You need to consider a different hobby, please. The songwriting really isn't for you. And I'm not just saying that because I don't like you. I'm saying that because it's the truth, but you don't realize it, and you need to realize it. Your songs lack so much, and you use AI, first of all. Maybe if you put some effort in, your songs would be good, but that's something you're not capable of. I'm coming at you from woman to woman. Please consider something else. This is not for you. In all honesty, I'm being so truthful. I'm doing better than you. That's because I'm Davy. This isn't that bad. It's all flowing like gravy. My favorite color's navy.
Bob is doing better than me. How would she know how I'm doing? I'm not her friend. Oh yeah, right. 'Cause she's a stalker. Glad you're doing good, Bob. But considering you made a 19-minute video about the past, you don't seem so mentally stable. I have higher numbers than Bob ... in many departments, but numbers don't define happiness ... at the end of the day. Everyone deserves happiness.
All I need to know is that I'm not you, so that automatically means I'm doing better than you, because at least I'm not you, and hallelujah for that.
I'd like to give a trigger warning. The last clip I'm about to show of Bob's diss track is mocking T33 in Part 3 GN at NC.
Telling me to close my legs when this was you at my age. When it comes to things of that nature, I do not engage. Telling me that out of all people, come on.
In that clip, Bob was referring to a approximately 25-year-old Roblox predator who is also a teen mother Ireland, even though the teen mother is a predator. Mocking T33 in Part 3G at NC is never okay.
This is the longest slide, so hold on tight. I'm going to get into the backstory first, but at the end, I'm going to expose Queen because she's being a big ol' hypocrite. But for now, let me explain the Klong thing. The context behind the line I did telling me to close my legs when this was you at my age, when it comes to things of that nature, I do not engage. Let's talk about it. So in the video, I was wearing a dress and I put a balloon up my dress to make it look like a baby bump. And Klong had a baby when she was 17 years old, as many people know. The backstory is quite long though, so bear with me with this one. So one day, Klong and I happened to be in a pizza place server together, and we started fighting, of course, and she called me a whore for no reason. I couldn't find the screenshot of it, but some people who were there, watching, they can back me up. Klong called me a whore and told me I need to close my legs. She knows I'm not a whore. It was only because everyone started to call her a pedophile, which she is. She was just throwing off insults because she was getting exposed and she was mad. And I was like, what the fuck? Because she knows damn well. And her at the time Roblox man was also barking at me during this, so I was just like fed up. So when Klong called me a whore, in my head, I was like, gotcha, bitch. And I said, and I quote, that's why you had a baby when you were my age. End quote. I was 17 at the time, like I said. Klong is a dumb bitch to say that to me when that was her at 17, to be honest. She asked for that because who wouldn't come back like that? Like, I'm not even surprised. Klong's just a dumb bitch. I'm not coming at teen pregnancy as a whole. It was clearly directed at Klong and only Klong. If I just made fun of her for being a teen mom for no reason, then yes, that would be bad, and I would never do that to anyone. Like when she told me she was a teen mom, I never hated on that. I was like, aw, tell me about your daughter. It sucks because her daughter is so sweet, but she has such a shitty mother. Like, Klong and I were cool in the beginning, and we talked about personal stuff. That's why I know about her personal life. She opened up to me, so did I too, even though we didn't know each other that long. She was the one who decided to come after me, though. So, that's on her. She came at me first for something personal. I told her about how my mom passed away when I was little during one of our deep conversations. When we stopped being friends, I had Klong's friends specifically join my servers to make fun of my mom's passing on 2 separate occasions. So clearly, Klong told them to come after me about it because she was mad. Which is another dumb bitch decision for her because I know way more personal stuff about her than she does me. That's probably like the only thing I told her. But I know a lot more about her. It doesn't affect me. I've been dealing with that since I was like 7 years old. But Klong wanted to bring up personal stuff, so fair ground. From my point of view, she wanted to come at me, so I came at her. Klong honestly deserved it. I do not care. And she's lucky I didn't bring up the worst of it. I have my limits to stuff, and I haven't crossed into very private stuff she's told me, so I'm holding back from some of it. But that's not the worst I could have done. I will always stand by the fact she deserved it, and maybe others stand with me. I didn't do what I did for no reason. I had many reasons, so I do not care. And there's so much more to it too, even stuff I'm forgetting to mention. But if you go back and listen to the lyrics for Klong's part in my diss track, that explains more stuff she's done that I didn't mention. Like her calling me ugly, threatening to call my dad, threatening to find my address. And she's dumb as fuck because she was asking people for my address like I give it out to people. She was yelling at Randall if he had my address. Why would I tell Randall my address, you dumb bitch? Like, I know I keep saying that, but she's just such a dumb bitch. But she's also racist, which we found out later. And the biggest thing, a pedophile. She doesn't take care of her kid, she cheats on her fiancé with multiple people on Roblox, and she claims all of her pedophilia and cheating is okay because it's just a game, referring to Roblox. And she's a fake-ass bitch in general. She would also always yell at people on VC for no reason. So that's the type of person Klong is, a huge mess. Again, it has nothing to do with teen pregnancy as a whole. That's a stretch, to be honest. I'm not coming at Klong just because she was a teen parent. I'm coming at her because she's an awful human being who has done shit to me and other people with no remorse, so I will give her that same energy. Because of all the shit she's done, in conclusion, I don't give a fuck. And the moment I've been waiting for, the fact Queen tried to make it so serious is so funny, considering what she had done months prior to this. This is yet another image taken from QueenABC's Snapchat. This image was taken November 22nd, 2022, when QueenABC announced she was pregnant on her story. Everyone knows her name is Kaylee, and she gave us the user herself, so that is her. And there are other pictures of her wearing that same shirt. So, in case she tries to lie saying it wasn't her. Then here she is a few days later on November 25th, 2022, telling everyone she's a virgin. Huh? And faking a teen pregnancy for a publicity stunt is way worse than what I did. Then preaching to me about how mocking teen pregnancy is wrong when you did that? Get your morals straight, because it's not making sense, girl. I'd love to see you defend this one.
That was my reaction/response. To Bob's bedtime story. The lack of effort Bob had really showed. Lastly, as promised, I wrote a little rap response. Since this video ended longer than planned, I posted a separate video of my rap. Make sure to go check it out.
Is my lack of effort in the room with us? I don't fucking think so. But anyways, that's the end of her video. And yikes, that's all I have to say. Let's jump into her dumpster fire of a diss track now. But before that, how many lies did QueenABC say? Comment down below, and if you guess the right number, you get a free $0 Robux gift card. Anyways, I hope all the proof satisfied you, Queen. Just wow. You just love to spew bullshit. It was not a good idea to ask for proof, huh?
The truth from the past could leave a horrid slash. Bob thought that she was cool like a roller. Dash. Have me come out with the truth, and you will fall her past. Kim was always holding the controller. The fact you didn't realize that is quite the schuler. I was always in the mix. Why? 'Cause I'm this T. Taking orders until I bought my own controller. Meanwhile, boo. He's still just a boulder. Get over the past. I had it worse, but no thanks to you. Girl, I made it work. Straight up, straight up. Don't be talking about stuff that you don't know, because you were kicked out the show many seasons ago. Everyone thought that you was dead, but then you return. What a disappointing tread. The wicked witch is alive, trying to start Demise. Hold on, someone clean her eyes.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, boy.
The lack of effort Bob had really showed.
That shit made no fucking sense at all. What the fuck is a roller dash? Like, what are these words you're saying? Like, that shit was straight up ass. Thank you for taking the time out of your life to watch this video. And if you stayed till the end, you're a real one for real, because this is a long ass video. And I'm so sorry you had to hear all that, cause some of that stuff is crazy. But thank you so much. Bob the Unicorn 17 signing out. Psych! I forgot something. Happy 7th birthday to my Roblox account. Happy 1st birthday to my DISTRACK. And happy 12th birthday to my cat Dingle. Special shout out to you, Dingle.